The Great Indian Problems of Indian Society. Challenges faced by the society as a whole. 1. Caste system. The caste system generally means the categorization or division of people into different groups based on their caste. Many a time, this caste-based discrimination also led to violence. The four groups in which people of Indian society were Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishya and Shudra, or the Dalit people. Evil faces of this system: untouchability, discrimination, division of labor, slavery. 2. Regionalism. The region is a multidimensional concept encompassing geographical as well as economic and sociocultural factors such as language. The following are the possible factors for demarcating a region: language or linguistics basis, caste status basis, ethnic groups basis, tribes basis. Particular social settings form as a basis. Cultural patterns form as a basis. Music, dance, folk arts, etc. Regionalism-based issues in India, examples: demand for Dravida Nadu, Bodoland demand within Assam, demand for Khalistan, demand for Greater Nagalim. Measures and solutions to prevent regionalism. Imparting feeling of one nation, by providing funding, developing infrastructure, recognizing the culture of both conflict and no conflict regions. Minimizing interference of central government in state affairs, state governments should be given genuine autonomy or transfer of power. Legislative mechanism, leaders who inflict regionalism must get punished, which will act as a deterrence. Peaceful and constitutional approach for solving existing problems. Promoting inclusive growth and trying to achieve equitable development. 3. Secularism. Secularism is an outcome of the relationship between the state and religion. India, being a cradle of several religions, ensures equal social participation and recognition of all religions. The state shall be unbiased in promoting religions and in safeguarding religious institutions. Minority religions is another important principle of secularism. Challenges to secularism: communal politics, domination based on religion, forced conversion, discrimination, constitutional contradiction, growing fundamentalism, lack of tolerance, social inequalities, practice of pseudo-secularism, steps taken to promote secularism, abolition of separate electorates and introduction of the universal adult franchise after independence. National Integration Council (NIC) was formed in 1961 under the chairmanship of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister's 15-point program for minorities. Introduction of welfare schemes like Nai Udan, Nai Roshni, leadership development among minority women, Sikho or Kamo, learn and earn. Saka Committee was designated to find out the socio-economic conditions of Muslims 2005-2006, and the Ranganath Misra Commission was set to ascertain the status of religious and linguistic minorities 2004-2007. 4. Fake news menace. News, stories or hoaxes created intentionally to misinform or deceive readers falls under fake news. Causes of spread of fake news in India. Social media, it has decentralized the creation and circulation of fake news. Polarization of society, fragmentation of society based on ideological lines has made the spread of fake news easier. Lack of legal provisions, there is no specific law to deal with fake news in India. Confirmation bias, people are more inclined to support their preferred narrative instead of finding the truth behind the news. Tackling menace of fake news. Removal of fake news. Educating the end users and fast-checking the content of the news for a mismatch. Tracking down the source of fake news. 5. Poverty. Poverty is a multidimensional concept. Poverty is a state or condition in which a person lacks the resources for a minimum standard of living. According to Global MPI 2021, India's rank is 66 out of 109 countries. It has three equally weighted dimensions: health, education, and standard of living. It has three equally weighted dimensions: health, education, and standard of living. These three dimensions are represented by 12 indicators such as nutrition, school attendance, years of schooling, drinking water, sanitation, housing, bank accounts, among others. The national MPI measure uses the globally accepted and robust methodology developed by the Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative (OPHI) and the UNDP. 6. Digital divide. The digital divide has been a challenge for a while now. The digital divide has posed itself as a major challenge during pre- and post-pandemic phases. The digital divide is a term that refers to the gap between demographics and regions that have access to modern information and communications technology (ICT) and those that don't or have restricted access. Economic disparity is created between those who can afford the technology and those who don't. The digital divide in a way hinders the social progress of a country. The disadvantaged sections of society have to bear the brunt. Consequences: unfair competitive edge, disparity in learning, decreased productivity among the poor. Political empowerment and mobilization in the age of social media are difficult when there is a digital divide. 7. Pollution. One of the greatest problems that India is facing today is that of environmental pollution, which is causing grave and irreparable damage to its society. Environmental pollution is becoming a major problem in megacities. Rapid urbanization has also played a key role in increasing the pressure of the limited resource, and that has resulted in environmental degradation. In many cases, rampant industrialization has resulted in environmental injustice. Environmental justice can be defined as fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people regardless of race, color, national origin, or income with respect to the development, implementation, and enforcement of environmental laws, regulations, and policies. The scientific arrangement is to be made to dispose of the solid waste, including the garbage. New industries should not be permitted to start their establishments near residential areas. On the other hand, industries should be established far away from the cities. Voluntary organizations and the media can play a vital role in curbing the negative effects of pollution. People should be educated properly to maintain cleanliness in the city. Conclusion: Indian society has undergone transformation and advancements in diverse fields. This has led to the formation of a composite society with various socio-cultural issues that need to be tackled, in addition to the issues like security of the people, in particular of the vulnerable sections such as women, children, and elderly. For centuries, we have shown strength in creating order from complexities, bringing together diversified groups to benefit the wider society, invigorating harmony among people with contrasting interests. This exemplifies the innate strength of Indian society on which it can rely to meet all future challenges.